Welcome and namaste, beautiful YouTube community. Thank you for joining this practice with me. Let's get started in a wide child's pose. So bringing the big toes together, sitting on your heels, open up your knees and rest your upper body forward. Stretching your arms towards the front of your mat. And let's take in some deep breaths to really move into the body. We'll explore fluid and earthy movements to really nourish the body and loosen and create an inner balance. Deep breath in, and through your pursed lips, breathing out. Lift up to tabletop pose with me, bringing your knees underneath your hips, and drawing your navel in. Breathe in, dip your navel down and look up, opening through the front body. And breathing out, pressing down into the earth. Look towards your navel, curving your back body. Let's flow this, moving at your rhythm. Navel dips down, inhale. Breathing out, curving your back body. Return to a neutral spine. Let's invite in some movement into the hips. So taking big circles with your hips, going one direction. And bringing movement, loosening any tension. Switching directions now. And letting this movement be organic. Letting go of perfection. Back to center. We'll extend the left leg out in line with the left hip. So sole of the left foot presses into the earth. Walk your hands over towards the left foot, stretching through the right side body. Deep breath. And curve through the back body. Bring your shoulders over your hips and wave your arms behind the low back. Fingers interlace, pushing the heart forward, drawing the navel in. And breathing out, forward fold back into your side bend. We'll flow this. Rolling shoulders over the hips, wave your arms open, clasp your hands together. Maybe you throw the head back. And breathing out, fold forward, side body stretch. Let's open up, clasp your hands once more. Deep breath. Release your hands to the top of your mat. Tuck your right toes. Lift the right knee. Send your left leg back into your tripod. Stretching the left toes up. Really feeling the right hamstring open. Breath in. Left foot to the front of your mat. Land in your runner's lunge. Release your right knee down. Untuck the back toes. Deep breath in. Open up the left arm and wrap the left arm behind your low back. And so moving your body into this twist and opening through the shoulders. And breathe. And wave your left arm up. Release the left hand down on the inside of the left leg. Tuck your back toes. Bring the back knee up. And we'll turn into side lunge. So still bending into your front knee. Flexing your back toes. Pushing your heart forward. Let's head into side angle. So right toes face the long edge of your mat. Front toes turn forward. Open your arms to a beautiful T shape. Feeling this beautiful opening through your hips. Let's send the right arm overhead. This is going to be kind of a funky transition. Keep reaching your right arm over your head so your bicep is by the right ear. Lift shoulders over the hips. We're going into reverse warrior towards the back of the mat. So right toes turn towards the back of your mat, bend into your right knee. Really finding length through the right side body, giving that left leg a break. And deep inhale. Straighten out your back leg. We'll travel all the way to the front of the mat. Seated half split, releasing the back knee down, pulling your hips back, fold forward. Adding in a sway with the upper body, letting the left foot kind of move as you explore this sway. And breathe in, come forward into your lunge. Ground into your palms. Tuck your back toes. Let's step back to downward facing dog. Lift to your tippy toes. Release your knees down to your mat. So let's take this short but sweet flow through our other side. We're extending right leg in line with the right hip. Walk your hands over towards your right foot. Fold in, stretch the left side body. Using your core strength, roll shoulders over hips, wave your hands behind the low back, clasping palms together, drawing your shoulders back. And breathing out, forward fold over to the right. And flow this with me. And let's release our hands to the front of the mat. We're going back into our tripod, so sweeping the right leg up behind you. Breath in, right foot comes between your hands. Settle down into a nice deep lunge, releasing the top of your back foot down. Right arm opens up. Wrap the right forearm behind your low back. Just enjoying these delicious spaces and movement. Right hand down on the inside of the right leg. Tucking the back toes, we'll move into side lunge, staying at the top of your mat. Just facing the long edge of your mat. Pushing your heart forward. Deep stretch through the back leg. Release your back foot down. Right toes turn forward, side angle now. Opening your arms. As you breathe out, left arm extends over your head. And keep your arms in this structure. And we're moving all the way to reverse warrior. Face the back of your mat. Bend deeply into your back leg. And now you're reaching towards the top of your mat. Deep breath in. And flow into seated half split. Bringing your hands down to frame your front foot. Let your hips melt back. And fold forward. Let your upper body sway to move deeper into this forward fold. Lunge into your front leg. Hands frame the front foot. Curl your right knee in towards your heart center and back to downward dog. Release your knees down to your mat with me. Sit back on your heels. Let's take a deep breath. We'll move into our final spaces together. Let's go all the way down to the back body. Take a nice slow lower. Bring your feet up behind your hips. And let's extend the left leg up and then cross left ankle to rest over the right thigh for our reclined pigeon. You can bring this structure in closer towards your navel, holding on to the right shin if you'd like. Release your right leg all the way down to your mat. Left hand to the outer edge of your left foot for reclined half happy baby. And soften your left foot back to your mat behind the hip. Bring the right leg in, stretch your right leg up and cross right ankle over your left thigh. Moving into the depth and sensation that's calling to you. Send your left leg down to your mat. Right hand to the outer edge of the right foot for reclined half happy baby. Moving into your body, into this moment with each breath. Bring the right foot down and let's release the right leg out onto the mat. You can rest your hands and arms by your sides, closing down your eyes. Take in some deep breaths to help your body surrender into this moment and absorb the good energy of your practice. When you are called to close your practice, take in some deep breaths, centering back into your body, And breathing in a positive energy and gratitude. And thank you for joining this practice with me. I look forward to our next class together. Namaste.